Hey everyone, this is Gabbie. Today I wanted to talk to you about empaths. And is your child a naturally born empath? You know, it's hard being an empath in this harsh, cruel world full of so much injustice and misery. And it's even harder being an empath if you're just a child. A child may have these random feelings, and you may not even know why your child feels so deeply about everything. And you may notice that your child is getting influenced by the emotions of other people. You know, it's important that you embrace this gift and show your child guidance and support. For you, the parents, this is crucial for you to know that your child needs your support. Your child needs you. Here are some signs for you to know to see if your child is an empath, a naturally born empath. Number one, they find it hard to make lots of friends. They don't want to surround themselves with too many people. And they're happy with just a few loyal friends that they have. Number two, they get affected by the emotions of other people. They can pick up on your emotions. If you are stressed or worried, they can feel it. Being an empath means they can get influenced. Number four, they share a deep bond with plants, animals, and they empathize with every living entity, even those who can't speak for themselves. They love spending time with nature, and they're very gentle with animals. Number five, they are naturally instinctive. You don't always have to tell them everything for them to know if something is up. They can understand a lot from your emotions and your expressions without being told verbally. They can pick up on energy because energy speaks louder than words to an empath. Number six, they prefer being alone. They like spending time on their own and do not think that they are missing out on anything if they're not always surrounded by people doing what other people or kids their age is doing. Number seven, they're willing to listen to other people's problems. They empathize and they empathize with other people and are willing to listen to someone who feels troubled. Number eight, they are naturally compassionate. They are kind and compassionate and always think about others. They tend to be less self centered, less service to self than most children their age. Number nine, they tend to avoid family get togethers. They don't like crowds and huge gatherings, and they try to avoid any person who keeps asking them irrelevant questions. They are very uncomfortable to be put in such situations and would rather spend the day home doing, whatever they do, their own thing. Number 10, they react strongly to movies or books. They are known to cry when something bad happens to the characters in the movie or book and rejoice when the fictional world is saved. I noticed my daughter had empathy when she was about 2 years old. We were watching King Kong, and at the end of the movie, he gets killed, and she started to cry and say, "Monkey died? Monkey died?" It was so sad to see her express that emotion of King Kong getting killed. So again, children with empathy, they feel very deeply for these characters, even though they may know none of this is real. Number 11, they constantly feel left out. They don't really feel in sync with their friends and family. It's kind of they kind of feel like the oddball, like they just don't fit in. They're too mature for children their own age and too immature for some adults and older teens. Number 12, in a large crowd, it makes them feel too stimulated because they get affected by the emotions of others. They are absorbing everybody's emotion. Again, this is why it's important to learn how to ground and to learn grounding techniques. Being around people, too many people, activates their senses to an overdrive. They feel so uncomfortable in such situations. Number 13, they do not like loud noises. They prefer solitude and peace and quiet. And loud noises tend to drain them. Number 14, they feel all emotion very deeply. They find it hard to let things go, and they get affected by their emotions way too much. It's hard to cheer them up if they have experienced something traumatic and or sad, and it takes them longer than most to move on. Number 15, they're very intuitive in catching others in lies. They're like a human lie detector. They can sense the emotions of others and read their energy the way one would read a book. And by the same logic, they also know when someone is lying or not. So don't try to hide things from them or keep them in the dark, because they will know and it will only hurt them. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please comment below if you think that your child is a naturally born empath. I would love to hear your story, and I would love to hear why you feel that your child may be a naturally born empath. Please remember to like and share and subscribe. Much love and light, everybody.